What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, guys? We're live.
We're
We're
live.
live.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday, right?
I can't get my day straight anymore.
We're just trying to check we get the notification both on YouTube and in Facebook. There
I
you
got
go.
YouTube.
We got YouTube.
We got
Facebook, we're
YouTube.
good. What's going on,
Mary.
guys? What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's doing well. Maria, how's it going? It's funny now. People are calling her Maria too.
You started a trend.
I started that trend. Um, Anyway, what's going on, peeps? Happy Wednesday. I hope everybody's having a wonderful week so far. For us, it's just going busy by the minute. So, um, lots of things happening around the theme park. If you happen to be running around here, you're looking at half of the Cookies Adventures. This is where we go over some of the news and we like to interact with everybody. This is pretty much what we call real talk, because to each their own, but we don't hold back. You know, we call the theme parks, call them out if we have to. Um, Other than that, we just discuss different things. It's kind of like an open forum. So if you have any question, feel free to ask, and we'll get to it. Also, um, we are family of content creator located here in Florida who loves going to Disney and Universal, and also enjoy going to California pretty much.
Yes.
And most importantly, we love cruising.
Love it.
So,
It's my
anyways,
favorite.
Mary said, "Yes, your downfall."
Why would you do that, Mary?
Cold turkey on no caffeine.
Why?
I don't know. That should be illegal,
You could have just lower the amount that you were taking if you really
right?
wanted to do. But a cold turkey?
That's too much.
That doesn't sound right.
Anyways, tonight we're gonna go over some of the news. Obviously, we're gonna talk some horror nights, a little bit of more information that we got on things going on around Halloween Horror Nights here in Orlando. Um, if I remember something, last minute, maybe go to Hollywood in terms of news. Um, Anyways, we are getting into the Halloween season. You know,
We're kind of there.
we made it to the single digits. We're only 9 days away.
Oh boy.
9 days away to start Halloween Horror Nights in Florida. So super excited about that. And for us in Florida, everything start with making also scary Halloween.
Yeah.
We
Which already started.
right. Then we know, oh snap, Halloween is
Halloween's
here.
here.
Then everything else start taking
Trickling in.
yeah. We I started having different conversation with some of the local hunts here in Florida. It's always exciting to support them. We have met great people, made great friends through that journey, and we love supporting local, and our local events are as bad booty
Yeah, they're good.
as
They're good.
Halloween Horror Nights. So anyway, I cannot wait to show you. So it's gonna be a lot of Halloween heavy in content for a little while. So everything else that comes new here and there, of course, we're gonna present it to you. There's one thing I have to love while I do this. Um, Let me go ahead and read the comments.
Mary said, "Yeah, we will see how it's going in a week at Halloween Horror Night." I'm excited about this Halloween season. I think it's gonna be a pretty cool one.
Yeah, I believe so.
Because even the little stuff that the local hunts have put out, it looks really good. Like
Man, they're not holding back.
no, like it looks really really good. So I think I'm more I'm excited about Halloween Horror Night, but I'm also equally excited about the local hunts. And then we did Disney already, and that's like the kiddie family version. So that's a good way to start the season, I think.
Definitely. They're definitely not holding back. But anyways, let's move on. Let's talk some news that broke today. So if you are in the Star Wars world, then just know, you probably know by now, a brand new show started in Hollywood. Hollywood. Look, I mean Disney Plus. Ahsoka is the name of the show, and I was talking to Kyla Karen.
Yeah.
It's getting phenomenal reviews.
Yeah.
They're basically saying a lot of people are saying that it's the best Star Wars show that Disney Plus have released.
Oh wow. And
And
that's
yeah,
pretty high.
they released yesterday. They released 2 episodes yesterday, in which I think it was at 6 o'clock Eastern time and 9 p.m. in Pacific, and it's the first time that Disney Plus does that. It used to be a midnight. So anyway, with that, of course, our beloved park Disneyland, they get you know all the characters. We don't see Jack over here when anything starts like Disneyland does. So our brother Mando from Five Fire, he actually live streamed today from the park, and my dude waited over 2 hours
Oof.
to see this, and he got to the point that up to what I could watch, people she wasn't showing up, and he's like, "Yo, I gotta go,"
Yeah.
because he has plans. And anyway, making a long story short, there you have it. Ahsoka showed up as advertised per Disneyland. This is her walking around the park. Um, and it was kind of funny because while Mando was waiting and all that, um, what's his face? Mando showed up with Grogu,
Oh yeah.
and people, it was like, oh, okay, Mando's there. Hey, how's it going? And when Mando showed up months ago, basically there were like over 500 people in that area
Oh yeah.
alone.
He's old news now.
Yeah, so now it's okay, the Mandalorian's here, whatever. We're not here for you. So that was funny. But anyway, that's a saga. So again, I wish we would get that kind of activity or
Right over
the
here.
meet and greet per se.
Yeah.
It's not a meet and greet, you just
She just walks around. She
walks
can't.
around, yeah, because they cannot like stand in one spot, or else it's too crowded. But anyway, um shout out to Disneyland.
I don't like how they just bring knowing that these characters are gonna come out and they don't announce when they're coming out, and then you're literally like wasting your day. You know what I mean? Like I don't like that part of how they're releasing the new characters nowadays.
I know. I mean, at least on Walt Disney World, they added the Mandalorian
To the schedule.
To the schedule.
Yeah, I know,
It
but
has a
like
timer.
this and like when the Avengers come out, you never know when they're gonna come
yeah,
out. Like you have to literally stand in the land and wait for them to
it's
decide to
kinda-
come out.
It's kind of disrespectful, in
Yeah.
my opinion, to the guests that want to basically.
Yeah, go, like
I mean, you're paying hundreds of dollars to be there, and you don't want to waste your day
waiting for somebody.
waiting. And then,
Like I think that's what happened to us when we went when we did the Oogie Boogie last year. We just wasted too much time waiting for Zombie Cap to come out, and they
yeah.
just literally dragged their feet to bring those characters out, or just say when they're coming out. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, that's the problem. We got Jesus. How are you from Atlanta?
how are you?
Welcome. So anyway, you're right on that. I mean, it's a little bit upsetting when they don't, and it looks so disorganized. So
It's always disorganized.
I
Yeah.
mean, I could like show you really quick, Mando's live stream really quick. Um, it was. I don't know if he still have it up or not. Oops. So anyway, let me go back over here.
Hey, Disney says, "Mom, how are you?"
Disney obsessed mom, how's it going?
She's like, "Guys, yeah, I waited for Osaka today for over an hour." Yeah,
Oh, you were there too?
I just think that's like completely respectful.
Yeah,
and even like when they're like, well, maybe this character is gonna come out today or not, because Kyla really wanted to see uh coming to the land to see if she's gonna come out. You know what I mean? Like you just literally waste your day. I think.
So this is an example of how it went down. People waiting for Ahsoka, and Mando being one of them. He just happened to have a good spot. However, where he's standing, if I understood correctly, he was right there on where the sun hits.
Right.
So he's like, at one point he's like, man, it's hot. We're thirsty. So
And you can't leave because as soon as you leave, they're gonna come
right.
out. Like,
My question is, if Disney, because this is not Disney first rodeo,
no.
if they are already used to bringing people, why the heck they don't, rearrange these better? And then they're seeing, and throughout the whole live stream, I keep seeing cast members and I keep seeing managers going back and forth. So they're seeing all the crowd. So it wasn't until things got kind of closer, overcrowded. That's when they decided to start telling all these people, "Hey, you cannot block." But at that point, some of these people, because I was watching it, I was, some of these people have been in their life for 40 plus minutes.
Right.
So I'm thinking to myself,
And
why did they allow that from the get go?
that's how you lose control of the crowd in moments like that. Because even if you have a brand new character that's coming out, why don't you put them on one of the platforms? Put them on one of the like they have like those fake stages, or put them in a corner where they just
Well,
come out, they had everybody, and then they go back
and
in. You know what I mean?
that's
Like,
what Mando and Villain, Villain too. So people saying, hey, why doesn't she come over here?
yeah,
Because over here, I think that's like a little bridge.
bridge.
Have her come over there, saying hi, whatever, and then people take picture and people move on.
And then when
But
people leave, then maybe shit comes down. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but instead they have this congregation of people. And look, I mean, I'm just letting it roll. I'm telling you, I think it was like over 30, 40 minutes. And then, oh, this was awesome. So,
they
no,
sent him out first.
no, they sent all the characters and people were like clapping, whatever. But nobody's making any approach to him. So, he's gonna turn around. Spoiler alert! He's gonna look at Mando and Villain. He's gonna come to them, and he actually says, "Do you want to meet Grogu?" So um, you know how hard it is to even
To get near him.
interact with
Yeah.
Mandalorian with Mando, and they got the best one. They didn't even have to move, and there you go, and they didn't even call him. He just turned
Yeah.
around, right? So now watch the amount of people they continue to congregate, and then not even at one point you see any cast member, any manager coming to them and say, "Hey guys, let's start organizing this." It wasn't until later on, around that point, then they started telling people that they needed to move.
Right.
Now, mind you, this is already over 2 hours. Which that happened to us when Captain Zombie
Zombie
Captain,
Camp.
they wanted us to move back. I'm like, no, I'm sorry, we've been standing here, and
And it was a mess because then everybody, all the adults started like rushing towards him, and then even our kids, they weren't small, still little, they were getting trampled all over, like they were getting
yeah,
pushed around to the point where Carlo was really upset, and he came out and he's like, "These are adults that are pushing us around. They're not even other kids pushing us around." So I just think in that aspect, this is extremely unorganized, and they need to do
they
better
need
when
to
they
control
yeah.
better. This is
And
not
then
their first rodeo.
and then they're not there to like stand. So then this whole crowd runs towards them, and then they're trying to push
which,
them away.
which is very surprising too, and it might be because they don't want to ruin the experience of the land. But Disneyland is very, very organized when it comes to like how to make sure that people waiting for either the parade or the fireworks, they always leave a
Yeah,
path open. They're not like Magic Kingdom in that aspect. Magic Kingdom is a fiasco. Excuse my language.
I mean
Um,
Disneyland is different to begin with their characters because their characters do roam around,
yeah.
where you don't see that here. Like there's position in
Well,
places,
my thing is like
but
what
that whenever any Marvel or any Star Wars characters come out, they need to control that better.
I think, did I miss that part? There was a part that it was super cute where a girl that was, there you go. No, I don't think it was that one. There was a girl dressed up like Ahsoka Tano,
Oh,
and Mando went to her. Now that was kind of cool. Villain asking he could take a picture, and he actually,
that's probably the best time because everybody's waiting for
yeah,
her,
he
so
just
they're ignoring him. They're ignoring
what's
him.
funny is, hey, Villain said, hey, can I take a portrait picture of you? And his answer was correct. And then he stood right in the middle for him to take the picture. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find. But anyway,
That's fine.
so I want you to keep seeing this. So Mandalorian is out, everybody's out. I don't see any cast member once or ever over here directing the traffic, you know, which is crazy at that point. You will think that at that point people will stand, and so at any given time people can stand up over here again and block the view. And then once people start like congregating, then that's when they tell them you need to, if you're in this line, you're blocking the path, you need to move. But why you make them do that first?
Yeah.
You should have people
Just put a schedule
controlling
when
that.
she's gonna come. And they're gonna come
So
out and put them in the corner.
so it got to the point that after Mando waited over 2 hours, bless his heart, he's trying. He's like, listen, I gotta go. This is too much. They're not coming. I think it was already almost 1 o'clock Pacific time, and he's like, I'm done. We gotta go. I got plans to do. And that's Mando, who's local. Imagine the guest that only has that day.
Right.
And Disney Park announced that
And
she
you
will
just
be there
and you
as of
just
today.
and you just wasted like 3 hours.
Exactly. But anyway, I think Disney parks overall, when it comes to these experiences, both in Florida and Disneyland, must do a better job.
They need to do better.
So I think you read this.
No, I didn't.
Okay, so I even planned my kids' nap around when she saw.
When she was supposed to come out.
Yeah.
And he was there. Yes, I was there even past when he left. So she was there past when Mando left.
When Mando left, okay. Jesus said, any idea what will be the ticket price for Edge, isn't it? It's hard. So ticket prices start at $79.99, but it continues to go up.
I don't know that there are any more $79.99.
Well, and we'll get to that. We can check it. But honestly, the it tells you start at $79.99, but it's so popular. My best advice, if you have the money, go and buy now. Do not wait. Do not hold on. Nights are gonna start getting sold out. Um, According to some of my contacts, at least in Florida, opening night is about to get sold out.
I'm sure. I'm surprised that it hasn't.
They're about to get sold out. No, like that's not even a joke. Yeah. Normally we hear about it the day off. September 1st will be this time, but they're they're trying to stretch it. But chances are we're gonna hear about it by next week.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. Disney Obsessed Mom said, yes, I'm too nervous to talk to YouTubers in person.
You should. You should. He's super sweet.
Mando is like the sweetest guy
he's super sweet
ever. Like, yes. I tell you something. And I'm not saying this because, I'm saying it because that's proof. Mando is the same guy on and off camera.
Right.
I mean, if you love him on camera, you're gonna love him on camera. He's super unique, amazing person. To the point, again, we became good friends.
Right.
Just through YouTube. It's not like
nice
we were introduced. Ironically, he's watching our content. I'm watching his, and one day I'm commenting and he's commenting on mine. And then I decide to approach him. And then last year, I knew he was gonna be. Oh, we saw him in Halloween Horror Night, and he goes like, "Hey, cool case," he saw us in City Walk. I was like, "Oh my god!" Like I was like, fangirling at that point, pretty much. You know what I mean? And he was hanging out with us from that point. Every time that he will see us, he will say hi. So Mando is the same unique person. Love him. Great guy. Hello, gluten free. Good evening. Hopefully all is well.
Hello. Mary saying to Disney Obsessed Mom, I get that. I'm the same way, but when you push past the fear, sometimes great friendships happen that way. That's so true.
That's it. But anyway, that was what happened today in
Disney.
Disneyland.
Disneyland.
I'm gonna open this
Land.
very quick
Whoop.
just in case. So anyway, moving right along. Horror Nights Nightmare released a brand new map for both here in Hollywood. This is more. This is gonna be like 99% correct. You could you. I mean, I can actually say that at this point.
Right.
So, Blood Moon Dark Open Offerings is gonna be the first house that you're gonna find. The Exorcist Believer, Stranger Thing 4 will be over here. Dueling Dragon will be here. Jedi Campground Kills will be here. Reason being is because obviously you're gonna need an actual studio to make this super cool.
Yeah.
Dueling Dragon, they've been working since last year on this. Stranger Things 4, they need the space, so definitely need a studio. The Exorcist Believer is they're gonna walk us through what's happening in the movie. And Blood Moon Dark Offering is like the smallest studio there is. I think it's by Studio 18 or something like that. Chucky is a tent brought behind Fast and the Furious. Um, then you're gonna have Doctor Odd Fellow right next to the Nightmare Fuel Revenge Dream, which is the night show. That's the question still remain. Are you gonna go through here or are you gonna go through there? Nobody knows that right now. The Darkest Deal happens to be here by MIB, and right next to it is the entrance to The Last of Us. Again, subject to change because
They haven't put up the
they haven't put exactly the entrance or
for the
exit or
Darkest Deal.
whatever. So we don't know yet. Normally, the entrance for what would it be the Last of Us would it be through the Kid Zone, and this time the Monster on Mass is the one on the Kid Zone, but because Kid Zone is under construction, then the Last of Us entrance is gonna be here. Bottom line, we're gonna have to do a lot of
a
walking
lot of walking.
because we gotta go back here, down there. So it's two tents that they have. I mean, The Last of Us is where the weekend was last year, and uh, Monster on Mass is where Monster was last year. So then we already know the Scare Zone,
Yeah.
Jungle of Doom, Dark Zodiac, Doctor Oddfellows. If you've been watching us for a while, we've been telling you the excursion is going to be concentrated away from Minionland because this is their first year and they don't want to take away. So it will be in the entrance and a little bit in the first part of Hollywood Boulevard. Then you got Vamp 69 that goes around the New York area. And then you got Shipyard 32. Now, if you don't know, all of these stories connect with Dr. Fellow. I try to do my best explaining how they connect and why everything that Dr. Fellow did in every single excursion. So if you haven't watched the video, highly recommend that you watch it. That way you have an idea of what's going on in every single one of those excursions. Aloha Jax, what's up, my friend? Did you see the HHM medallion by the sound stage near Rip Ride? I'm thinking it will be up tomorrow. So that Brian from Orlando took a picture of it. Karen is looking at it right now. So look at Brian. I'm so proud of that boy. Brian from Orlando. He's been like going almost every afternoon. You can tell it's his season right now. So if you don't follow look at me, Brian from Orlando and his fiance Stephanie, make sure you do. Former scary actor from Horror Nights, wonderful and beautiful people as well. Um, they do have a lot of knowledge on HHN. Highly recommend you guys to watch. Not only follow them on Instagram, but also watch their YouTube channel, because everything that they do, most of the for the most part, is fully dedicated on HHN, and they know a lot of history about HHN.
Yeah.
So again, former Scar actors, um, love them to death. Love them to death. Great people to watch. Can't wait, because this is where we can get to hang out with Brian and Steph the
Yeah.
most. Ironically,
It's kind of
right?
like the only season we really see.
I know, I know. Well, we see them
Hall-
randomly here and there.
Halloween season, you see everybody.
Yeah, it's like
That's a get together for
you
us.
meet up with all your friends, and it's like, and then the more that you go, the more you get to see them. So I definitely follow them. They have a lot of great information. This is Brian. Um, don't forget, he's from Orlando.
They're prepping the facade. No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
there.
the facade
Yeah.
for the tribute store. That should be up by Friday, by the way.
I don't think I've ever. Have we seen him without a hat?
Right? All the
Doesn't
time.
he? Doesn't he always have a
All
hat?
the time. All the time. So anyway, um, my friend, our friend, Brian and Steph, definitely follow them. Thank you, Stephen, for letting me know that he has posted that. Anyways, moving right along. This is what it is for. I love how they always say the unofficial.
Unofficial. They have to. They can't say.
Yeah, right. But it's pretty much there. So this that was the unofficial um
Map.
map,
Speculation.
speculation map. I was trying to find the Hollywood.
Miss Sheila.
What's going on with Sheila? I'll get back to the comments really quick. I'm trying to do this thing without
Making all dizzy.
all this. Yeah,
Too
no,
late.
of course,
Too
because
late.
I just
Too
got
late.
I got all the way out. Stupid me.
Too late.
Too late.
They announced the Death Eaters, right?
Yeah,
For
we're
him?
gonna get there in a
Oh, I'm
second.
sorry.
Anyway, also
jumping ahead.
understand, no, understand. Also keep in mind that HHN actually dropped another video. Um, um, this is the newest video released.
Oh.
I think it was like yesterday, 2 days ago, by Halloween Horror Nights, and it's pretty cool. I'll be honest with you, one of the best videos so far produced for any commercial. So there you have it. As a group of friends.
There's
And
always the
yeah, they get
dumb one that
distracted and they go into this room. And by now you should know that each of them will be separated one way or the other.
that looks real.
But look at this. Yeah, that's Madame Bezos.
Yeah.
You are correct. Good catch.
I think that's kind of cool that they were able to like go in. You know,
I-
what I mean, like that's awesome
I
that
tell you
they
what.
use the studio still. Like
How the creative team is using every single aspect of Universal, from Dr. Oddfell, and now they're connecting into Madame Bezos, and they're developing such a great story. And yeah, Derek, you're right. The symbol was on the
in the front.
on the
Yeah.
floor. So now each of them are separated, and of course now we're gonna go into, I guess, The Last of Us. And I mean, shout out to Universal Studios. So I wish we would have found sound, but the clickers are behind her. There you go. So that's what we're about to see, guys. And then bam, then the guy wakes up over there.
On the symbol.
On the symbol, for the
Alpha.
Exorcist.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is so creepy.
It is creepy. It is creepy. So I'm sorry for those that do not like Halloween stuff. I promise you that after a few more minutes we're gonna move forward with other news. So I just wanna show all the Halloween fans what you could expect. Again, from the Exorcist beginning, from the movie, amazing job. And then you got on the background you could hear the clock going. And I love how they connected
I gotta
this
watch this. Like with the sound.
with the sound. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's completely It's completely different when you watch it with the sound.
Oh, she's in
So
there.
now she's in Vecna's world. That the she's about to see her friend. I'm sorry, but look at her. And this just got me. I saw this commercial. I think it was 2 days ago, if I'm not mistaken, and I got so hyped. But
I,
now, and you can obviously hear it, but Vecna start talking to her. So I can only imagine when we go by through the house, we get to see scenes like these and hear Vecna on the background. It's gotta be amazing. And there's the symbol
I
again.
love that symbol.
So it is, the whole thing is just creepy as heck, man. And I feel this is a 3 minutes long commercial, and I believe, in my opinion, of course, you know, I they did such an amazing job. So shout out to Universal Studios for that amazing job done. Let me go through some of the comments really quick. Miss Sheila, one of our YouTube members, thank you for joining us tonight. Derek said, "I'm pumped to be back soon. See you all on the end of September. We'll see you.
Awesome, yeah.
We'll see you in the fog, my man. Say hi to us whenever you see us. Our fellow symbols and commercial too. Yeah. Eden, what's
Eden.
going on, my man?
Hello, how's it going?
Is the man Eden? How's it going, my man? Very cool detail, makes everyone even more excited into lore behind this year. Yeah,
I think this year
yeah.
is gonna be
This
amazing.
year
I
is
hope
gonna
they
be
don't let us
epic.
down because I think it's gonna be an amazing year.
I don't think they're gonna let us down.
Yeah.
I think this is the year that a lot of people are gonna remember. I
I
I
don't
actually I'm afraid for Halloween Horror Nights creative team. I'm afraid that they're setting the bar
so
so
high.
high, and let's say they meet people expectation. If they put
What about next year?
from this point forward such a mediocre
Yeah, yeah.
event, then they're in trouble.
Maybe they set themselves up
They're in
way
trouble.
too high.
Cecilia, one of our YouTube
Cecilia.
member, how are you? How's it going? We hope you're doing well. Cecilia, also, she's counting down the dates or the nights, whichever you want to
Oh
count,
yeah.
to be in Halloween Horror Night. Eden said, I love your videos so much, Cool Case, and they make me feel happy. Thank
Thank
you,
you,
my friend.
Eden.
Thank you. I enjoy all the Stranger Things houses. People have different opinion. I'm sure Orlando is going to do it better than California. We shall see.
Yeah, but
We
California usually does a pretty good
we
job.
are gonna be there in opening night of California, and we'll be there. I think I missed. Yeah, I missed this from Aloha. Yeah, he said he loves Brian and
Yeah,
Steph. Yeah, definitely. They are such a
they're
great
sweet. They're
people.
very sweet.
Of course, I'll be there 20.
The
There
27th
27.
through October 1st.
Okay, perfect.
Stay and stream until 2 a.m. every night.
That's
Hey,
it.
that's how you
That's
do
it.
it.
You'll see us around, especially I mean, most of the time it's gonna be Friday because of
Yeah.
all the kids have so many activities. So for the most part,
We
Fridays.
gotta be responsible parents at some point and get them to bed early. Well, not early, right? But
Yeah, on
early
time.
enough.
On time. Aloha Jaxi says this year is going to be
I think so.
amazing.
Yeah.
I cannot wait. So by what we saw, if you watch one of our recent videos, you notice that Steven was there in with us because we met in the park, and it was kind of cool. Also, as always, to hang out with
Yeah.
Steven, Aloha Jax, and I can only imagine how excited people like Aloha Jax, who love taking picture of all these
Yeah.
characters, gotta feel right now.
They're
You
ready.
know,
They're ready.
they're pumped and all that, and I know for the most part, I think Steven goes almost every night, if not every night, if I'm not mistaken. So I cannot wait to see his picture. Anyway, moving really quick to Hollywood. So this is the map for the most part. So Evil Dead Rises in the same spot as the Hollywood Terror House or whatever that was called last year. Similar house as last year. Then we're gonna have Monstros, the Monster Latin America. I am super excited about this one because they look freaky as heck. Um, then um, there's speculation that they're gonna have a show with the Purge.
Oh, that'd be nice.
A stunt show, by the way, with the Purge.
That's gonna be nice.
Um, where Water World is.
We need that
So
here.
I cannot wait to see that. They have this is the Scars on Ghosts. Um, Heavily speculated, nothing confirmed yet, but it's heavily speculated. Dolls is the other scare zone that is heavily speculated at this point. This one was confirmed. El Terra de las momias. I think it's not mamias, momias. That means mommy. It's already set for the most part. Then you're gonna have the in the lower lot. You're gonna have the Last of Us. You're gonna have Stranger Thing. You're gonna have The Exorcist Believer, and you're gonna have Holidays in Hell. Everything in the lower lot, close to Super Nintendo World.
Yeah.
That is gonna be almost impossible right now to walk down there.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a nightmare right now. I'm calling it. So for my brothers and sisters in California, my heart goes to you. So hopefully you will make the sacrifice and get yourself a express pass or an RIP tour because you're gonna be waiting because the lower lot is not as wide as or the park is not as wide as
Right.
ours. Um, Back on the I think in the stages you have Chucky, then you have the Monster on Mass, then you got the Terror Tram, which is gonna be the Exterminators. So cool things. Death Eaters were there back last year. We loved it. I think it makes a lot of sense. It was super exciting to see them there. So I'm also excited about this map, and also I can tell you that we do have unlimited um, express
Express
pass.
pass over
So
there.
you know what that means, Karen? If we get a bad run on
I
any
think
of
I
these
think if we
houses,
can, if we get the time, I think we need to do the same houses that are over here multiple times so we
yeah,
can compare them because we're gonna see them here multiple times. So I think we should try to at least hit the ones that we're gonna see
because we have
here
we
too.
have over there also. I don't know if we have until 2 in the morning. I'm not sure, but having the unlimited, that means we could go as many times we
Right.
want to, and even we had a bad run, we didn't see anything. We can keep going back and
Right. Right.
forth, back and forth. So I'm excited for that. Cecilia said they're going to be ready next week, or are they behind? No, they're ready.
They're ready.
They're
Unlike last
ready.
year, I think
The,
last year we were a little scared, but this year they look like
they're
they're
ready.
ahead. They've been ahead most of the time.
As a matter of fact, we will be releasing a video on Friday, and we'll show you that there's been a lot of rehearsal going on. So they've been rehearsing on, as a matter of fact,
As a matter of
as the matter of fact.
what
Let
you're
me
doing.
go. Let me go back over
Oops. Sorry.
here. I think I might have posted something today about rehearsal going on. So
Well, them crazy people.
they you're getting an exclusive view of what's going on. So you got the HHN32 over here, and they're testing out things. They're testing on sound. So this is happening on every night. Not necessarily the entrance,
Right.
but throughout the scare zone. Not only that, um, the scare actors have different nights that they were actually rehearsing,
It's like
and
they're rehearsing by sections.
yeah, and then we saw the staff they work in the studios, and you're probably gonna see that in the video that we're gonna release by Friday. The staff working on the studios, they're already in the studios working,
Training, yeah. They're
training
getting
and all
trained.
that. The food and beverage is already training. Um,
They're
chance,
ready. I think they're ready.
yeah, chances are that the booth will be open by next week. I'm assuming by the time that well, it has to, because the for the annual pass holder, the preview for the tribute store is next Wednesday. So that reminds me, next Wednesday we will not have a live stream. We're gonna have it on Tuesday instead. Okay, because on Wednesday we're gonna be there. We're gonna record on the tribute store, and then by Thursday you're gonna have a video. Okay, so they are rehearsing as we speak, and I want to give shout out to Club AD Parks, who actually posted this. Just want to give him some credit. Aloha Jack says the parks are closing early as well, so they can prep for HSN. Yeah, definitely.
I think
That's
they
going
this
on.
year they're doing even more. I think to get ready. At
Yeah,
least it feels like it.
that definitely. Yeah. So um, every so often, a lot of this info can be found obviously in Twitter. So if you're not following us on Twitter, do so. Follow us as Adventure School, or just type Cookies Adventure. You're gonna find us, and because we post a lot, I try to stay active on Twitter. Twitter is one of those social media that I kind of hate it, and now I've learned to fall in love with it for whatever reason. I'm spending more time on Twitter than Instagram, believe it or not. Um, that's crazy. As it sounds. But anyway, let's talk about Derek brought a good point earlier. So the tickets are on sale now, and as you go, and I think Mary did the research for me as well. But I just want to point out that even though they tell you it's $79.99 over here, not necessarily $79.99. That's starting at $79.99. So Mary says, for opening HHN one night tickets, it's 103, then 114 for the second night, which is
Saturday.
a Saturday,
Yeah.
and then 103 for that Sunday.
Yeah, I think 799 is already gone. Like,
Yeah, no,
was that
that's
even
not gonna
there?
happen. Nah,
Did anybody buy a ticket for 79.99?
probably Cecilia who bought.
Bought them way early. Oh no, there are.
This is how it's looking right now.
I lied. I'm sorry.
I think Cecilia, when it was released, Cecilia said, "I'm buying it right now." Cecilia got the best bargain than anybody could right now. She bought them on time. She bought Express on time, and she didn't overpay. But this is what you're looking at. This is going to go higher. I am guaranteeing you that right now. Do not wait. I'm begging you, do not make that mistake. Do not give Universal more money. This is see, I said I
I
sure
sure
did.
did.
She was the smartest of all of us. I appreciate your viewership. We're family. I love you. Do not give theme parks more money.
Yeah.
They no, they're making enough money. Because I love you, I'm telling you. If you know you're going to HHM, buy it now. Every single week they continue to go up, and please, I'm begging you, don't buy it the day off,
No.
because then you're gonna be paying up to the yin yang, and that's not right for you either. I prefer that you say to yourself, you know what, I'm gonna buy the bullet. I'm gonna go ahead and pay the $80 now, because instead of paying them 115 later on, you know what? Go ahead and use those $25 for yourself.
For food, for
Go and
drinks.
try some food. Try exactly something. Buy yourself some cool merch. Give it back to yourself. Do not give it to the theme park. As much as I love this event and I love all the team members in there, I'm sorry, Universal's a company. They
I gotta
don't
make it.
they,
Yeah.
they don't need to make more money. Pay yourself. Do yourself that favor. Mary says we have seen Express skyrocket 2 Saturdays already at 189. That's just
That's
like
insane. Yeah.
ridiculous, and
It's more expensive. It's more expensive than the ticket.
it hasn't reached the peak yet. I am telling you, it's gonna be over the two. It was gonna end up at 229 the night off. Watch it.
Yeah.
And then I upgraded for Rush of Fear when they released, which is super smart.
Yeah.
So now she have multi-night tickets, and my Express was 119 instead of this silly goose over here who decided to pay extra because I guess that I want to give money to the parks.
Right.
Don't make my mistake, please. I'm
It's like
begging
don't
you.
do as we say, as we do as we say, kind of thing.
Yeah, no, no, no. You know what?
Lesson learned.
I learned from Cecilia. Next year, we're buying the
As soon as they come
Express
out.
Pass. The Express Pass is the first thing we're buying
Yeah.
next
And
year.
then we'll buy the ticket.
And then later on, I'll worry about the ticket. Yeah, but yes, this is what's going on at the time of recording. I keep saying that at the time of live streaming, but normally when I'm recording, that's what I said at the time of recording, because you always have some smarty pants saying, hey, that information is wrong.
It's outdated.
No kidding, you're genius. You do know that video was posted 6 months ago, right? but I cannot answer that way. And
And
sometimes
you
I
shouldn't. You
want to.
shouldn't. But you shouldn't.
Well, somebody the other day
Oh boy.
said to me, you know that there's a they sell stabilizer, right? And I let it slide. And YouTube blocked the comment because if it's disrespectful, YouTube will block it.
Oh, YouTube blocked it.
Yeah. And then he goes to another comment and said, "You shouldn't be recording if you don't know how to hold the camera." And that was strike two. I said, you know what, Kylo? Don't waste your time. Don't waste your energy. And then there goes another video. And again, YouTube blocked it. It says, seriously, people like you shouldn't even be allowed to be recording if you cannot even do something correct. And that's what I said. Oh, hell no. So I had to go and maneuver around my cell phone, went into YouTube, figured out how to freaking unblock it, and then I just went off. And I said something like this: stupid people like you is what basically something like that, like keyboard warriors like you is like what makes this social media aspect worse. And stupid people like you who couldn't learn from the first video to, if I don't like it, let me move forward and move to another video, is what makes even other people even look as stupid as you at this point. Some crap like that, because he started comparing stuff like that, and I just went off. And then he tried to respond back to me. I just blocked him. I said, I don't have no time. I don't have no energy. You know,
We're not here for that. Like,
and I don't care. You're entitled to your opinion. I let it slide.
right.
I was the bigger person. Let it slide. People are entitled to their opinion, whatever. But in my head, if you don't like it, move on.
Yeah, go watch another video.
Yeah, I didn't beg you to stay. I didn't beg you to. You know what? There's tons of other content creator. Go ahead and enjoy that. But it's just like it just people. Sometimes people are like makes this business more difficult.
Right.
You
That
know,
needs to. And it's more hard. It's more difficult than it needs to be.
any content creator, whether you like it or not, they don't have to do that.
Right.
They're choosing to spend money to provide information to any viewer, any follower, and all that. You don't like it, move on. Or guess what? And that's what I told him. I told him, if you don't like it, why don't you grab the damn camera and do it yourself?
Yeah.
Because you're that brave. Do it. I bet you will not have what I said, to stand in front of the crowd and sacrifice your time, money, and be under the elements in Florida and do it, and then come super tired, spend at least 4 to 6 hours in editing and the behind the scene. I bet you will not have the strength to do that. But instead, you want to criticize what other people are doing. You know, it's just people, 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 people. But anyway, this is how things are looking right now for the Express. At least we got Express, Karen. Um, things are looking ugly for Hollywood, like legit ugly in Hollywood. I'm not lying to you. So if you're looking to do Unmasking the Horror 2, you're not gonna find anything. That's sold out. And I believe on this one we said that it was sold out all the way to almost the end of October. Actually, September has a few days, but then October, look at how we're looking. Remember, we had at one point, right?
Yeah.
Remember?
Right.
So some of them still open. So it's
Not a
looking
lot.
it's looking uglier and uglier
Good for them.
by the minute. Then if we were to, oh, that's that. It's very weird when you do. Let me see, Hollywood. 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 Can you read me, Sheila?
Sheila said, I have trolls commenting on my Facebook all the time. I just ignore them. Yeah, to some point you have to ignore them. But then obviously when they keep coming and going and coming, it gets to the point where you're like, okay, I'm going to say something. Because
I do. I had to. But you know what? I barely block people. He's probably like the fourth or fifth person that I have blocked in almost or in about almost 4.5 years. So that's not bad
It's not bad.
for the amount of people that comment
Yeah.
stupidity.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I mean, don't get me wrong either. We got more people that are more grateful
Right.
to what we do. And
There's always that one.
yeah, but maybe okay, so out of let's say we get 30 great comments. Then we get one,
Right.
one sarcastic, one stupid, one, you know what I mean?
Right.
So sometimes I gotta say, you know what, it was just one. Look at how much respect people are showing us. Who cares? Move on.
Well, something you just ignore it.
But if you want to go back and go back and go back, that's like the game. Like, I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. And then you're gonna get. So the first person that I blocked ever was, and I'm gonna say it publicly. You could insult me. You could call me fat all you want to. You could actually make fun of me. You could do like another person did the other day. Maybe you need to put yourself on a diet and lose weight instead of complaining that you don't fit. You could say all that crap. It is all good. Do not, and I'm gonna repeat that again. Do not say something about my kids.
Right.
Because then you're gonna get the ugly side about me. So that was the first guy that got blocked in YouTube. The first two actually decided to say something about the kids after I called them creep. Because why the hell you gotta be watching kids? You know what I mean? You don't. I don't watch kids. Don't get me wrong. Maybe once in a while I come across something that looks cool.
Right.
Let me see what this kid says. But if you are constantly gonna go into the videos to criticize our children, then you're a creep, and I'm gonna call you out for it. So I block him. Both of them. I reported them with YouTube. Usually when it deals with children, YouTube takes that seriously.
Yeah.
So
They don't play around.
they get other investigation around. So I didn't play. But anyways,
Preach.
I love you too, brother. I love you too. Yo, I'm sure you get hate too, Steven. We all do.
He better not.
We all. I don't know why somebody will hate on Steven. I mean, come on, he's the coolest guy ever. But
and I don't get why people are trolling Miss Sheila either.
I mean, Sheila don't mess with nobody.
But that goes to show you, there's people out there.
All that Miss Sheila does just put positive things around. She doesn't mess with anybody. So why people have to mess? I don't know. Yeah, I think people have too much free time.
They don't have anything better to do.
They gotta mind their own damn business. All right, so this is basically the limited express in Hollywood. It's looking ugly. It's looking ugly for my friends.
I like how the red gets darker as it gets higher in price.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets darker because they're like, you're about to bleed to death.
You're about to bleed, yeah.
So this
$329.
Okay, but hold on. Let's make the difference. Let's talk about the difference. When you buy from Hollywood, this includes your night ticket.
Right.
So you're buying your night pass with Express. Okay. I want people not to get confused because it's easy to get confused, and that happened to us. We're like, hold on. You have to, and this year too, we have to kind of like we have to go and read in the details. You do not have, it's not like Orlando, you buy the regular ticket and buy Express separately. This one is a combination. But yes, you will be paying 300 something at the end of October.
It's interesting that on Halloween Day it's $289. But on the 28th, that Saturday, is $329.
Yeah, because there's.
Well, I mean, it's a day of the week, right? So
super busy. But as you can see, this is the reason over here why we ended up buying unlimited, because he got sold out. But look,
in California it got sold out, and then over here the price just keeps creeping up.
Right, but mind you, we content creators have not obviously covered Halloween Horror Nights. The minute that all those videos that get promoted, all of this is gonna go out. I mean, theme parks are not stupid. Theme parks know, hey, we get free promotion. We don't have to give these people anything.
Right.
They're just gonna do it for free because they love the event, right? So let me see if I could get back to that. To the actual. So that was Universal Express, and let's see Unlimited. That's the one that we have, and here's Unlimited. And Karen, we're about to head to a very busy night.
Oh no.
Very busy night. Now, never in the history for Universal Hollywood this had happened before. These are unlimited. Unlimited costs more money. I think we pay about 240, 259. I think it was
I think so.
between
Mm,
215 and 269. I think it was like
no.
$40 more from the other one. I can't remember. But and they continue to go higher and higher as we speak. So I'm telling you, do not wait. Pull the trigger now. Do what you gotta do because you're not gonna find them. You're not gonna find it. And then some people say also, well, we'll wait until it's it 10 o'clock to get a half a price. That doesn't mean that they will have it.
Right.
So keep that in mind. Don't risk it for the biscuit. So there you have it. Um, they still have for October, but
369.
it's looking very
Ooh.
ugly. And this is the
Jeez.
7 is opening 9. So, woo-wee. So people that did not get them, they're gonna suffer the
Yeah,
consequences
you might as
because
well. You might as well not go.
the lines for Express is gonna be
Move.
so long that they gotta move the line faster. That's what people are paying for that.
Right.
So that single lines are gonna climb. They're gonna be like easily over 100 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be
You might as well not go.
you're looking to. I bet you the Stranger Things is gonna be a good 2 to 3 hours wait.
Stranger Things, The Last of Us,
It's gonna
even
be
maybe The Exorcist. Those big name houses are in trouble with the waits.
it's gonna be very interesting. But anyway, that just should give you an idea. Now, Karen, we know that Universal up to this week they're doing the Taste of Terror,
Yeah.
which it didn't get sold out by the way.
It
Taste,
flopped.
Taste of Terror. There were some nights they couldn't even get sold out, even at $89.99. So it was a big flop. So in the next few videos, we're gonna keep tracking how much can we eat for 89.99 and then as a family and compare with Taste of Terror. But guess what? People magazine actually released something about Taste of Terror, but this actually flew under the radar of many, 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 many people because obviously they talk about the Taste of Terror, but what people didn't bother to look for is the other food that they talk about that is not a part of the event. So as you guys know, this is some what was it? The Last of Us food, but um, this also was part of the event. Cause see, what the other thing that they did, they had like two different media events. They had a media event that they invite people that were in the opening of Minion Land, and then they had a separate media event for people like People's Magazine. So Al Pastor Torta. I heard somebody mentioning about this. That's the one that is gonna be by Cafe La Bamba. Um, um, but I didn't hear people commenting about this, so you can see that it was a little bit of an exclusive. With this is the Bloody Snowball, and this is Doctor Fellow Carn Evil Dog. Again, this was not. This is. I don't think this is part of the Taste of Terror, but this is gonna be. I want to say in the food cart, the and the one that is almost in front, the one that is in front of the minion.
On the menus, yeah.
Okay, so this is Doctor Oddfellow Carn Evil Dog. Okay,
I like the bun.
okay, so check this out. It's Doctor Oddfellow.
Sounds delicious.
My bad. It explains that.
It's got Kool-Aid, pickles, and
There
bubblegum
you
mustard.
go.
Ew.
Yeah, there you
Confetti bun, I like that. Topped with potato sticks and wait for it. Kool-Aid, pickles, and bubblegum mustard. That does not sound good at all.
go. I want to try it.
I'm sure you do. Kello probably like to try it.
I want to try it.
Kool-Aid pickles?
Kool-Aid pickle right over here. It says it right over there.
Mm.
So
and bubblegum mustard. So you think it's gonna taste like bubblegum, or you think it's gonna taste like mustard?
Sweet. It's gonna be. You're gonna have the combination of sweetness with the.
That doesn't sound good, guys.
I will let you know.
Okay.
I'm sure I cannot wait to get your reaction.
I'm sure. I can't wait. I can't wait.
But anyways, this was not part. I don't think it was part of the
That's
that taste of terror. Another thing that people did not realize is coming. We're gonna have restaurants in City Walk participating on this as well. So Aloha Jax is signing up.
He said, that sounds good. I'll try it. Mary said, it can't be any worse than the pickle milkshake that Epcot has. No, yeah, definitely. I don't think so. And Sheila said, ew, sounds nasty.
Cecilia said, I pass on the dog.
There you go.
All right, so let's talk about milkshake.
There we go. Talking more. You're talking more, my.
Okay, go for it.
So taking a leaf out of the Toothsome Chocolate Emporium restaurant, City Walk, the fortune teller milkshake boast a vanilla ice cream base topped with the apple pie, dulce de leche, cinnamon, bat sprinkles, candy crystals, whipped topping, and a chocolate tarot card, all inside a color changing cup activated by the chill within. That sounds that sounds so sweet.
Sounds like your stomach is gonna hurt if you drink it by
teeth
yourself.
are gonna hurt.
Score.
That is a lot of sugar.
Now, this was part of the Taste of Terror. People like that. This is one of the best things that people said that they tried, they enjoyed. So
fried till the end chicken.
So it
has, like just like a.
It has Nashville sauce.
Spicy fried popcorn.
Yeah,
chicken tossed in a Nashville sauce, drizzled with ranch, and topped with scallions and chili threads. Served on a Chucky popcorn bucket, of course. It sounds good. It sounds spicy. So I don't know that I'll be able to.
So we had the left behind ravioli. We talked about these already.
That looks good.
The mommy Oreo
that has to be good.
With the peanut blotter smash burger.
That sounds weird, but
well, I heard a lot of mixed reviews on that one. This one is a pumpkin dulce de leche puff.
Sounds interesting. That looks cute. Rotten pumpkin.
What is a rotten
pumpkin? Yeah, the rotten pumpkin is a pumpkin spice creme brulee garnished with leaves made of buttercream and a ganache stem. That's delicious. That sounds delicious.
Mm-hmm.
I like how it says no actual rotting included.
Then you get a trick or treat bucket.
That looks delicious. I bet that's gonna be like $8
right here.
Chocolate creme brulee is topped with peanut butter, buttercream, caramel, popcorn, candy corn, M&Ms, Reese's Pieces, and a licorice strip. Much tastier than razors and cyanide. I don't know what that is. Cyanide.
Vegan walking taco, I heard is really good. And anyway, that's some of the extra thing that were. See, it pays off to read once in a while.
I guess.
Not bad for a guy that hates reading.
You read more than I did, so that's good.
Well, no, to be honest, I just look for the pictures. I said, wait a second.
What is that? That looks good.
I haven't seen that. Hold on. Let me read. So Mary said the color changing cup.
Yeah, that sounds cool. Yeah. But I wonder if that's gonna be one of the cup is what changes color?
I don't know.
Or does it have that cube thing that changes color?
We'll find out.
I guess. Michelle said that's more my speed, but I think that was for the milkshake.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Mary said, I just need one of those Freda cups for my souvenir. I'm interested in the Freda cup actually. But yeah, that would be a cool souvenir. Which I think they kind of stole the idea from Epcot, from one of the festivals.
My recommendation, Mary, we had to try probably this the first night. Because if it is like Epcot, those cans flew out and then we're not going to find it later on.
That might be the only thing we can try on that day. Because we got it.
Yeah.
We got to move pretty fast.
Keep in mind also that I think I mentioned it in the live stream once, they are going to have the popcorn bucket. So FYI, it may be coming out this week or the beginning of next week. The popcorn bucket for this year is Chucky.
You're killing me with the popcorn buckets.
It's Chucky. And they're bringing a zipper cup.
Yeah.
And the zipper cup, I think, is going to be the guitar from Eddie from Stranger Things. So,
parts are killing me here.
Yep, that's coming. It's coming. My sources have spoken.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's coming. So, once again, popcorn bucket is going to be Chucky. And
which is going to be cool, too.
And I think, Steven, I think it's going to be popcorn with
With blood.
no, was the Cheeto, the spicy Cheetos, the one that Steven like?
Ah,
So I think you could get it with regular popcorn or the spicy, kind of like a spicy Cheeto popcorn. That's gonna be for that popcorn bucket. And then you have obviously you're gonna the Eddie
yeah, it's a zipper.
souvenir cup,
Yeah,
zipper cup. You know that's gonna get sold out like
both of those things are gonna sell.
quick,
The Chuck is pretty popular. You know what I
quick.
mean? Like,
And that's one thing I already told Karen. We're gonna be we're
you
gonna
know,
be we're gonna be
we're gonna have to
piling.
put. No, we're gonna have to put like
We have to shelves or
a
something.
shelf like around this room just for popcorn buckets and zippers.
No, but what I told Karen is like obviously we're buying seasonal stuff, so we need to like redecorate the office. So like when it's Halloween, then we decorate it like
I'm just
Halloween
gonna put a shelf
and
all the way
change
in the top.
stuff. And when it's
Big enough.
Christmas, then we just put the Christmas stuff, and that's how
Well,
we
we'll
do
just
it.
rotate it. Like,
That's how we do it. So just keep that in mind. I'm not going out of my way for something I could technically make.
it's not the same thing, Mary.
It's not.
It's not the same thing, Mary.
It's not. Stop
You
being
don't-
a hater.
You want to overpay for the same thing.
Stop being a hater, Mary. Don't be a party boober.
Watch with me. Hey.
Anyway, if
Oh gosh.
if you did not watch this video, highly recommend you to watch it. I like her stuff. Um, Basically, we took you to All Hallows Eve to see all the merchandise available for Halloween Horror Night. This came over the weekend, and I can tell you something. I mean, I am a fan, and maybe because I'm becoming obsessed with Dr. Oddfellow. But they redecorated All Hallows Eve with everything Dr. Oddfellow, and they brought new merchandise, and it's pretty hot. The merchandise
The
is hot.
merchandise is nice.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
No.
And I saw this poster, and I was like, Aaron, you know you. I know we made our own shirts, and I know you want to make a shirt, but now, um, excuse me, I'm getting this one. So, couple of things about this sign is pretty interesting. Lots of Easter eggs. Odd fellow, I think I mentioned in the video. See, take a chance on your life. Chance.
Chance.
And 69 from VAM 69, and then you have the zodiac signs here.
Well, even the 69 is zodiac.
Right, right over here. And then, of course, the performing tonight, you got Jack Schmidt, which is Jack the Clown. The Chihuahua is listening right behind me.
Oh my goodness.
So lots of Easter eggs. This was a ticket that they actually displayed in the tribute store last year.
Yeah.
So it was kind of cool that they were telling us from the get-go. They were telling us what was coming.
Yeah.
And we couldn't see the sign. So
I think we need to start like really paying attention to stuff.
Yeah.
When it comes to the tribute store. Because they're gonna tell us what's coming next year. You know what I mean? Like,
hey David, how's it going? This is a shirt that I told Karen, listen, if I had to choose between Dr. Oddfellow and this shirt today, I'm gonna grab Dr. Oddfellow today.
I think Kalo should get that one.
Today. But do not expect me. Do not expect me not to come back for this shirt.
You have like two already.
This is
Kalo
the
doesn't have any.
goriest and coolest Chucky shirt that I ever seen being made. David says it's me and Marilyn. Well, Marilyn, how are you too? Good evening, gluten free. I hope you're doing well. So, this is
right, Mary.
Pretty
Shocker.
cool, Mary.
Shocker! He wants yet another T-shirt. I think Kalo needs that one.
So
I don't think you need it.
You're a friend until the end. I'm not gonna say that neither to you or to Mary. I'm not gonna be none of your friend until the end. You're a bunch of haters.
You're stuck with us.
So this is one of the coolest Chucky shirts that I've seen. Definitely recommend you to see this store. If you haven't watched this video, just watch it just to show some love and hit that like button to continue. And by the way, talking about the like button, if you haven't done so, please smash the like button on YouTube.
Talking about that
It's
little
been
fella.
it's been helping us big time. Another thing that they did is they actually displayed posters of the different houses, which was pretty cool. Brand new shirt as well. And
I like that shirt
I'm
actually.
gonna just basically these are if Kyla wants it, I'm buying it for
Yeah,
Kyla.
that was pretty.
This is a pretty shirt. It's a tank top. I think Kyla can rock that one. They brought the same
Blue hat.
hat little boo as last year. They brought a hoodie.
That's a cool hoodie. It's heavy though.
It is heavy. I don't know
Yeah.
why they made it so
Yeah, they made it
heavy.
super heavy.
A whole
I think that's a trend now.
a lot of decals as well. They were not that expensive, about $12.
$12, yeah.
Um, don't ask me what the hell was Universal thinking
It's a t-shirt.
by
Made
charging $75
well,
for
because
this.
it's a long sleeve shirt that's acting like a like
It's, it's not a theory jersey. These are actually $45. Why in the
and they're not
world
spandex,
would
which is
they charge $75? It goes beyond me. You could actually expect to see that at the end of the year
yeah, in the
at a
sale.
30% sale. Because at that price, I don't think people are going to like, after, they're not going to buy. After watching this logo in front of me, now I'm digging it.
Like at first I was like, oh, that's kind of a weird logo. Like,
Now
I'm
I'm
not a
digging
fan, but yeah. It's growing on me.
They went very creepy with it.
Very dark, yes.
Um,
That's super dark.
Lot Moon, another one
David says 75 for what?
for that long sleeve
For
shirt.
that long sleeve shirt that acts like a spirit jersey. It's really like the material of a long sleeve shirt, like very soft kind of, but it's not as heavy as a spirit jersey usually is. Which might be good for here for Florida, but still $75. They went a little heavy on that.
So this shirt is from the artist collection. So
That's creepy. That's a creepy shirt.
yeah, but check this out. So what it is the Universal partnered up with different artists, Karen, and they make different designs.
No, I mean it's
and
cool.
they put it all in one shirt. So this is a Chucky artist, and according to the rumors, they're gonna be making more of these shirts with the different.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Which is pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
So basically, you will be supporting artists.
Right. No, and that's amazing. I mean, I like it. It's just very like dark.
It is very
like that
dark.
one with the zombie looking one.
Then you had Dr. Afel telling oddities and all that. Of course, um, I'm gonna skip my own commercial. We gotta move on.
No.
So this is what Kyla was creeping on. I'm gonna show you.
I mean, it's pretty creepy.
It is creepy because, like, what happened. By the way, none of this was staged.
No, she was.
We never do anything staged. When I want to show you something about Kyla,
she's literally doing it
because she's that random, like random. So I'm literally standing. I'm standing by the cashier. So if you want to see the doll, the Chucky doll, you gotta go towards the back of the store on the right hand side by the register, and then I'm actually talking to the team members because I was asking about the little boo
right.
plush. And I said, "Do you have them? Or you have more?" "No, we don't want to have more today." I said, "Okay, no problem." And I turn around, and when I turn around, I get to see Kyla like this.
Literally.
I have no idea what the heck she's watching, and she's just like spaced out. And then I look, and I notice that she's watching Chucky, and that's when I ask her, "Are you doing a staring contest? Is that what you're doing?" And bam.
Yeah.
And she says, "No, I'm just trying to see if he's gonna move or move his eyes." Some stupid crap like that. Funny thing. I'm not calling her stupid, but it was funny on the
Yeah, it
moment.
was.
But
That's
that thing
interesting.
is tall. That thing is like 2 to 3 feet tall. I think if they were to sell that thing, it's gonna cost maybe $600-700. I'm not gonna lie.
Him?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have seen. We should have asked how much.
Because I don't know that it's for sale. I think it's just for display.
Oh, they're gonna put it on
But
sale.
that thing is creepy. Like I stood over there watching it, and at one point I'm doing like Kyle. I kept looking at it. I'm like, is he gonna move? Because it looks so real. It is creepy as heck. Look, and even when I move the camera, that thing looks like it's looking at you. The whole it's creepy. You gotta see in person. So I'm joking with Kyla. Kyla, I think he moved his eyes, and she's like, mm. So I asked her, "What would you do if that thing moved?" And then she's like, "I'm just gonna go." Right? Um, that that's basically a lot of the thing for Doctor Fellow. In the store, the merchandise. Highly recommend the candle. Um, the
That
candle,
candle smells like
Chucky candle is like Fruit Loop.
Fruit Loops.
The best candle that I ever smell in Universal. You tell me.
That's the best one that
The
I've.
best candle I smell in Universal. And this is the little boo that I was actually smelling. I'm smelling. Asking for.
You were smelling a little boo.
No, because I couldn't find them. So this is the plush. It's only $30, but
That's not bad.
it
Yeah,
was
well, I mean,
sold out. But that's what I was asking for. The candle for Chucky's on the back of the store, right over there, and it smells super good. I mean,
that smells super good.
one thing I forgot. Definitely go and visit All
Yeah,
Hallows Eve. It's
yeah,
worth
yeah.
it. Let me backtrack a little bit right here. No, because I gotta find the banner really quick. Not that banner. The Dr. Oddfellow banner. Because for the first time ever, that's another thing that people didn't. For the first time ever, they show us uh, Dr. Oddfellow.
Mm.
He's not covering his face, and he's in the banner. And I meant to say it, but it totally right. Crap.
Done a great job. That banner back there.
Mhm.
I probably
Yeah,
didn't even look at
we
it.
finally saw. They finally show us his face. Um, if you see a picture,
There's
it's
always.
either like a drawing or him covering his face. I
Yeah.
don't know why. I'm sure they're gonna come with some crazy story
I see that probably all messed up.
about it, but they finally show it. That's a cool design, by the
I
way.
love that design. It's like it's dark. You know what I mean? Like their designs went really dark, especially for All Hallows Eve. Their designs went super dark.
And you have the cuteness of Lil Boo with
With
something
dark,
dark, and that's what I like. Um,
that looks just like Kyla.
that shirt,
Yeah.
yeah, that's something that Kyla will wear on opening night for sure. If you give her that choice, because it's gonna be hot. Trying to get to that point. Start
Oh
reading
wait,
comments.
wait. Mary said, "I wish the artist shirt wasn't so creepy looking because it does look awesome. It does look awesome. Like I agree with that. I think it looks awesome, but it's a little on the creepy side. Uh, Disney upstairs mom says I'm still waiting for my custom shirt, y'all.
Oh, the
Oh
one that we sent.
yeah.
Yeah, so we had to fix the link, and then we're gonna post it. Don't worry.
Um, and then David said for 75, if it was a Spirit jersey, I would get it, but for 75 for a shirt, it has to be made by Gucci. Yeah, I agree. They went a little too expensive, way too expensive on that shirt.
It was made by Gucci, the ones that you find in the back alleys on New
Yeah.
York.
Ishida said, "LOL, she was cracking me up when Kyla was like doing the staring contest with Chucky."
And that's so Kyle. I mean, Sheila, I swear.
Disney Obsessed mom said the same part. That part cracked me up. Uh, they you should buy it, put it in her room, and somehow move it without her noticing that, that you're in that.
So, all kidding aside, I have always
Want
wanted
it?
a good guy doll. I have always wanted, and as a matter of fact, City Walk used to sell them back in the day,
I'm sure they'll bring it back this year.
and I almost bought it, Karen and I were newlyweds, and Karen was like, "No, please, just that freaked me out.
That's
I don't want
creepy.
it. Blah blah blah. I don't want it in the house." And I think it cost about $89 back then.
Yeah.
The actual real size
Good guys,
good
though.
guy though, and um,
Yeah, it'd be way more than nowadays.
right, and I ended up leaving it behind because Karen got freaked out. Karen said, "No, I don't think so."
Nowadays, you'd be like, "Oh well, you'll get over it."
Not saying exactly.
Uh,
Now that that's exactly what I would say.
you'll be all right. Mary said life size dolls go on eBay for a good guy for about 430. So yeah, would be expensive for sure. Yeah, the ones that if they sell it in Universal, they'd be definitely.
So there it
Uh,
is. For the first time ever, we get to see Doctor Oddfellow. If you notice, every single design is either an animation or he's covering his face. This is their first time, and they call him the Master of Horror.
yeah.
The first time that you see that title, and even on this banner, you get to see his symbol with the zodiac. You see the zodiac sign over here. Doctor Othello is for me at this moment. He's the icon
Of
of
the
the
icons.
icons.
Oh, we said the
The
same thing.
icons of the icons. I mean, this is the guy. This is the guy.
Real quick, Mary said little blue shirt reminds me of Edgar Allan Poe feel too. Yes, it does. I think that's why we kind of like it. Cecilia says, "Gotta call it a night, family. I'll finish watching tomorrow. Have a great night, everyone.
You
Have a good
too. You
night.
too.
Thanks for coming." David, good night, everyone. Got to get up at work at 4 a.m. Have a good night, guys.
Thank you. Bye, David and Marilyn. Thank you so much. Anyway, so that was all the cool stuff that you could buy in All Hallows Eve. Definitely recommend it. If you go to Cabana Bay, you're gonna be able to find Little Boo in by the bar. There's a display by the bar that has all the pumpkins. So spoiler alert, you find Little Boo and you're gonna find the Pumpkin Lord, and it's gonna be here in Cabana Bay. So again, great job done by Universal Creative Team once again. Um, and yep, that's in the bar. The bar is by the lobby, just so you guys know. And when we do the video, because Chucky's gonna be there, the Chucky the experience. So when we do the video, then I'll walk you through that and I'll show you everything that you need to see. Which if Lil Boo's right, they're carrying right in the middle. They displaying
He's
him
so
right there.
cute.
So that was kind of cool to see. Moving right along. Know that if you want to buy the Universal Pass holder merchandise, is limited amount only, and they are gonna be at the lounge.
Oh, nice.
So
Well, it should be, I guess.
where it should
Yeah.
be.
Really quick, Disney Obsessed Mom says, I listened to the Dr. Oddfellow podcast on Spotify from the Universal Studio. Thanks for the recommendation. It was so good. It was really good.
I'm
It
glad
was
that you
really good.
liked it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm glad you liked it. They did an amazing job.
It helps connect everything, I think.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah. I Disney obsessed mom, since that you were knowing getting to know me a little bit, I love doing research. Like I'm not gonna lie, I hate reading. However, if it's something that piqued my interest, I love doing research. So anytime that explain things is after I've done hours of research. So
yeah.
when Universal, I do have Universal podcasts. And I see every time that they post. So when that came, I went ahead and listened to it, and I was like, okay, cool. And then I started watching other people talk about in the chats in the groups on Facebook. People were all confused, speculating about who Dr. Fellow was, and I felt the need that I needed to explain it.
Yeah.
I felt that, but it's what is it, like a 30 something minutes, 25 minutes?
I don't think I think it's 25 minutes.
But I had to summarize it little by little. You know what I mean? So,
Real quick, David. David says, did you put that video up? Yeah, when you and your daughter were looking at the merchandise and Chucky. Yes, that video's up.
yeah, it's this one.
Yeah.
Right here.
It's up. And he said, yes, I'll watch it tomorrow. Thank you.
It's on Sunday.
Yeah.
And it looks just like this.
And then Disney says, mom says, connect a lot of dots for sure. Yeah, it was good. Carlo got a little confused in there, but then I think when you listen to it, like,
yeah, she said,
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, they kind of caught. You could tell that they caught it.
Well, I think if they would have made it longer, they would have lost a lot of people. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Yes and no, because the story is so creepy. I think that when they made it to that part of the Jungle of Doom, they rushed it. They rushed it. You can tell that they edited in a way that, okay, we're gonna end it here.
Yeah.
And they might have done it on purpose.
I was gonna say they might have done it on purpose
for a big cliffhanger. So, but yeah, they kind of rush it.
Yeah,
I noticed that, and I had listened to that podcast maybe like 4 times. So, um, that would be cool.
that wouldn't. Yeah,
Who knows? You're never
you're
late.
never late,
You're never late,
right?
Ryan. Thank you for making it. Good night, Miss Sheila.
Good night, Miss
We
Sheila. Thanks for hanging
love you.
out.
Love you too. Thank you so much.
Take care. Say hi to the boys.
Mel's dying, Karen. Apparently, Mel's is not gonna be open for Horror Nights.
What?
Well, that's the reason why they're opening Mel's dying in front of it. Remember that?
Oh, so that
What
is
is
Mel's
Mel's
dying.
dying? So
Are
that
are they doing something? Or?
yeah, they're remodeling everything
Oh.
inside.
Oh, true.
So Mel's and Louis, if I'm not mistaken, are the oldest restaurant in Universal Studios. They opened in 1991, so they are redoing
They have to, yeah. They got to show us some love.
So they're gonna be closed through Halloween Horror Night. I'm sure they're gonna turn on the sign. Mel's dying.
Yeah. Or make a sign on the others. Oh, they gotta turn it on.
Yeah, but these are the same colors of the booth right across. Right.
Which Aloha Jax pointed out.
Where it used to what it used to be the weekend bar. So this is gonna be Mel's dying. So I'm sure they're gonna have maybe some of the menu items that they had in there.
Well, it looks. I think it like what Steven and I were talking. It looked heavily for food, unlike a bar that it usually is.
Right, it did.
Disney was mom said at the end I had to rewind the last 5 minutes. Yeah,
I did too.
Yeah, and then she was like, "Huh?"
I did too. But then reading, because I also read all the stuff, I was able to connect them.
Mary said Mel's was really needed. Yeah, it needs some love and attention.
Yeah, but
so it's nice that they're doing that.
We're gonna get Mel's dying, I guess, food stand.
Well, I like how they made it look old and like creepy and run out. Like it hasn't been
ran down.
Yeah. What did I say? Ran down. Like it hasn't been, like open for forever.
This is the Chucky Twisted Playground experience that is coming for Cabana Bay. You have to be staying in any of the Universal Studios hotel. It has to be Universal Studios hotel. Doesn't mean a partner hotel.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're staying in the Holiday Inn across the street, that doesn't count. It has to be one of the official Universal Studios hotel, and we will be there, possibly on Saturday. The event start on the first of Saturday.
Busy weekend.
Better be ready. We're gonna be running.
So. I need some ibuprofen or something. My feet are gonna be hurting.
With that said, they also announced that the Dead Coconut is coming back, and it's gonna be called Revenge of the Dead Coconut.
On the Meta 3D.
Yeah, and it's opening on August 31st. So, Mary, you could actually go. I think that's when Mary arrived.
That's Thursday, no?
Yeah, Mary arrived on Thursday.
Yeah.
Well, we'll go on the weekend. We'll be there over the weekend. I will go on the 31st, but the problem is we need to pack.
We gotta pack before, bro.
Like the minute that we leave this house to go to Universal Hotel here in Orlando, we're not coming back. We're staying in property Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then all the way on to Monday. And then Monday morning we fly to California.
Right. We're not packing on Thursday night.
That's what I mean. So I would love to go, but I can't, we can. Oh, Mary arrived on Wednesday. There you go. So anyway, they announced the
we got to do that this year.
Dead Coconut. Yeah, definitely. And basically today I think they put some display outside. I'll leave it for next week if I didn't catch it. They finally announced the Death Eaters to be confirmed here in Diagon Alley. Remember what I always said? They cannot connect Death Eaters with Halloween Horror Nights per contract. And I have always said in the videos, they already put all the stages and all that. They're not going to say it until the end. It's going to come separately.
Ta-da! God, that's the second thing we do the same.
Ta-da! Once again. So it is confirmed. I cannot freaking wait for this. I cannot wait. I'm telling you, we saw them in Hogsmeade in California during Horror Nights, and it was total, a total, different experience.
Right.
This one in Diagon Alley, woo, and the one in Nocturne Alley, that one's gonna be hot.
Yes, it's gonna be pretty cool. Disney Obsessed Mom says, "Can you maybe drop some links in the comments to
Oh,
things that I'm interested in reading about or listening
for
to?"
the reading, yeah, I will.
And then,
I gotta look for them, and I'll post them.
Steven said, "I've been prepping all summer for Halloween Horror Night. My endurance is pretty good for opening weekend. While people prepare for like marathons and stuff like that, we're preparing for Halloween Horror Night."
I mean, when Steven can go every Thursday to multiple
Woo! No, he's my hair.
parks,
And during the summer, your endurance should be up
with
there.
a weather of 100+ degree, although last week he played it smart because he stayed in Universal. He said that he went to lunch, right, or something like that, and then he went to the movie. Remember?
Oh yeah.
So he kind of cooled off. And then he went back to the park. So that was smart. That was very smart from his part. Exactly what all of us should be doing. I've never seen Death Eater, so I'm looking on now. Death Eater is
Death Eater are awesome.
It's a different experience. You're gonna love it.
And it's so dark in that area anyway to begin with. It's pretty cool.
So I cannot wait. Megan is definitely coming. I keep telling you, I've been hearing it from the get-go. Now they're saying the Megan Horde. This is, by the way, all of this have been most of it from WDW's News Today. So their logic is, hey, listen, they already announced Death Eaters, which we heard. Definitely Megan is coming. I can tell you right now, they casted for Megan.
Right.
I mean, we said it like months ago. Universal casted, they hired dancers. What we don't know, they keep saying it will be a horde, but as far as I know, Universal wanted to have like a interaction experience where Megan will dance and people will do a meet and greet and take a picture with her while she just moves around. They don't want her standing in one place. They want
so like the Disney way.
Right. So if it's a horde, then it will be creepier. But if it's not a horde, then you know that it's gonna be like what we witnessed with Star Wars character that they're gonna be moving around. But definitely, it's coming. I mean, I even know a scare actor that is casted. Yes. So this is one of the last thing maybe for like possibly tomorrow's Thursday, possibly tomorrow or the beginning of next week where they're gonna make it official.
And that's it.
By the way,
the menu used to come.
We have announced everything. Menu's actually gonna either start coming out on Friday, being posted because there's some. I think there are 1 or 2 booths that they're missing. If they don't do that by tonight, by next Tuesday is gonna go, and that's what I was gonna say. So Wednesday is the annual pass holder preview for the tribute store. By Wednesday, they're gonna have those booths open because they want people to test out. They want. They may not be running the whole entire menu.
Right.
But what they're going to be doing is they need their staff trained.
Right. So they need to make food.
Right. So pass holder and some of the guests will be able to experience it by Wednesday. So definitely those menus are going to be posted. If it's not posted by Saturday, you're going to see them by Monday. And I've been saying it.
Right.
I've been saying this all this time. Trust me.
Disney says mom says, yeah, you guys gotta be really dedicated in that heat or really used to it. We're not used to it. I think every year we're like, oh, that's not bad, and but every year it just gets worse and worse and worse. It just gets hot.
Decided to check the weather. They're getting a heat wave next week.
California?
Yeah. There's one day.
Man, what is going on in California?
There's one day that they're gonna heat over. They're gonna heat. Remember, also humidity.
Yeah.
Their actual heat is gonna be over 100.
Wow.
And I saw that. I'm like, oh, you got to be freaking kidding me. Please cool off by the time that we go.
I hope so. We get better weather because our Halloween Horror Night is gonna be.
Last year I felt that we brought rain over there.
Yeah.
I don't want to bring no heat over there. I just want to enjoy your weather. That's one of the main reasons why I go to California. Finally watched the movie. Kind of glad it's not a scary zone or a house.
Mary's been watching all the movies. Like she's getting ready. She's doing what we should probably be doing. We haven't done anything yet.
Annual Pass Holder Night. They actually announced today that it includes it's showing on nighttime lights at Hogwarts Castle. So that's just so you know, starts this Saturday. We do have reservation for this Saturday. You can only go with reservation. Which I was told that it was sold out within 5 minutes. So we will be there on Saturday at some point. Kyla has a tournament. When Kyla has tournament, I have the matter of fact her coach sent a message. I don't even know what it is.
We don't have
As a matter of fact, I got both coaches. I got Kyla's coach sending a text, and then I know as a fact that I have Kyla's coach also sending a text. So this is how I spend my nights, guys. You know, well, I'm like rearranging schedule.
AAU and these kids basketball thing is a very last minute thing. And we're not used to last
They
minute.
sent I know they sent a text because I saw a comment across, but I'm not used to this last minute crap either. Which I had a conversation with the coach. I was like, I know it's kind of hard. You guys try not to sign them up on last minute tournament, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't do this all the time. So yeah. Or they said, by the way, we need this for the uniform. We're like, oh. But anyway, that's
Like I
my.
said, I'm done now. Megan was a spontaneous decision yesterday.
I still have to watch her.
And
X Dagger, what's going on, my friend?
What have I missed? Everything Halloween Horror Night.
Yeah, we did do a lot of talk of Halloween Horror Nights, and that, but I'm gonna leave the video up so you can catch up later. If you are watching us now, please make sure you just smash that like button. If you're a new subscriber, consider subscribing for more content like this one and a bunch of Halloween content coming. Anyway, in the Universal annual pass holder night, again, it's only by reservation. They're gonna be having some exclusive items. We're gonna have special discount, Karen. The lounge is gonna be open from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. for us. They're gonna have photographers out. Special characters are gonna be out. We could actually buy Coca-Cola Freestyle refills at $6.99. Nice. Hey, I take it. Normally it's $9.99 or 10.31, I think, with the tax. And a bunch of other things.
Blended frappuccino.
Yeah, a bunch of other things. So on the portal entry, we're gonna have the select character meet and greet. We're gonna have a DJ dance party.
We've never done this, have we?
No. The last time that this was done, it was in 2019. So we're just gonna go and take advantage. And of course, the show, which this stopped as of May, so they're bringing it back. So now switching gears to Disney. I'm not gonna go over all these, but Disney Foodie Guide released their foodie guide for a Halloween. I'm sharing this with you because this is about to start on September 1st. We will be at the park as of September 4th. So we land in California the morning of the 4th. And of course, we have reservations already to go to the park. So we'll be trying some of these. But some of these items look pretty interesting. If you thought that our foodie guide here in Walt Disney World look interesting, this one by far. Disneyland always takes their foodie guide to the next level. A lot of interesting things are coming. So hey, and this is the one for Mickey also scary, but I'm trying to find the one for
California.
Food
guide. Oh no, that's 100.
California. California drops foodie guide left and right. So anyway, this is that foodie guide. I'm sorry. For Cali. So I'm just gonna go over like this so to show you little by little.
The pictures. Look at the pictures.
You know, we're gonna read like Carlos now.
Yeah.
This is how Karen. This is how Carlos read by picture. One thing that is calling my attention is this menu on Hungry Bear. Last time for that 100 celebration, Karen and I actually ate a burger from Hungry Bear. We enjoyed it. Yeah, this one is a barbecue bacon cheeseburger.
Sounds very good to me. It's got red pepper sauce, cheese sauce.
Angus chuck patty, red pepper cheese sauce, onion rings, bacon, and barbecue sauce. Karen is
I love onion rings.
So
I gotta try those. Try all that. Look at that. Look at that.
All of that.
Coffee.
All of that. All of that. We're also gonna be staying at the Disney Californian. which they bring cool desserts or
Right.
treats for Halloween. So we will be there trying some of those. Um, but anyway, in every single restaurant, they kind of like bring a lot of stuff, but the looks is amazing. I mean, all of these things,
All Instagrammable.
all Instagrammable, all
And that's the
Instagrammable.
point at this point. That's the point at this point.
So all the cool stuff. We're gonna be trying different things. You guys know all that we have to tell the kids is like we're gonna try food, and they're gonna be like, sure, sign us up.
They don't complain.
So then this is in DCA, Disney California Adventure, because obviously there are other parks they bring different food. So again, more for us to try, and I'm not hating it, but there's so much, guys. There's so much to try that
Yeah.
it's not even funny. Some of them start on September 1st. Some others start on September 5th, which is the Oogie first night of Oogie
Boogie
Boogie
Boogie.
Bash, and as you can see, some of them on September 8th. Um, a lot going on in California. Nothing going on here in Florida. I can tell you that.
Is that a mudslide or chocolate chip?
This?
Yeah. It's gotta be a chocolate chip. I think it's on the top.
This Halloween cocktail.
I don't know.
Sweet.
No, that can't be it. It's probably the no. No, I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I can't. I'm trying to read fast and I can't.
Yeah, I know. I put you on the spot.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't do it. I can't read.
I love all of this. So in the Disney Grand California, they're gonna have all that. So most likely
Halloween donut.
we could try that.
I got really excited for
Disneyland
it.
Hotel is gonna have their stuff too, and that's starting as of September 22nd. We won't be there. Downtown Disney also gonna have their stuff. Look at this. These are
Mary, look at that.
macaroon. Good idea, Mary, right here for macaron.
Macaroons.
Lots and lots of great things, man. So, and I know as a fact that they're bringing a outstanding zipper,
Of course.
which is basically Mickey on a skeleton um, outfit, and Minnie dress up like the Sanderson sister. That one starts selling as of September 1st, I think it is. No, 5th. 5th. So a lot of things are coming to the park. Uh,
Hungry. Disney Obsessed Mom said Hungry Bear is one of my favorite places, and Galactic Grill. Yeah, it's one of our. We like it. Mary says everything looks delicious, and then say it's cool, but I don't have the ability to do those eyeballs.
Figure it out. Figure it out.
No, that's hard.
Figure it out with her.
That's hard.
All right. Talking about some Disney content, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party continues to sell out for September. Now they only have 5 days available because 2 more actually got sold out. October, you still have some availability. Again, guys, in years past, by now, all of this was going to be already sold out. I think Disney's in trouble.
You think?
Disney's in trouble.
They're hurting.
So another announcement that Disney made, Karen, was Tiana's place is opening on September 7th. As we're still debating, we're gonna go with. I mean, we're gonna be there, like checking out,
right?
Because that's the day of Halloween Horror Night. Yeah. Now, obviously, we don't gonna get our hotel until 2 or 3 p.m. So we're still debating. Do we open the park because this is going to be a quick service restaurant and try to some of the food? We don't know yet, depending, because as you can see, our schedule is so hectic, we're going to be running. But anyway, this is dedicated to Princess Tiana, and it's part of the new construction that they're doing in New Orleans Square. I actually love this aspect of Disneyland. And
there you go. There's a Hocus Pocus zipper.
So this is the Hocus Pocus zipper.
She looks cute.
Looks super amazing.
Again.
Don't you worry about it. Why are you stressing out
I'm
about
not
women?
stressing. I'm just saying that I'm just gonna make
We're gonna do a Halloween. We're gonna do it by the season, Halloween and Christmas. And then we start displaying all those things, and then once we're done, then we put them away. See, I solved the problem.
we're not gonna move it around. We might just shift it. Make this the accent wall.
Oh, the
So
accent
this would be
wall.
Halloween, Christmas, Easter, 4th of July.
Oh, the accent wall.
The accent wall.
Screws
I'm
and
saying
one.
big words here.
I see that. Hold on, I'm trying to look for something. I see that. All right, talking about Tiana, this is the first look at the menu. So it's a quick service restaurant, and they announced this yesterday. So you're gonna have
Oh,
the
it looks good.
7 green gumbo,
That's what's up.
7 greens gumbo with chicken and sausage,
No, say it.
and
Andouille.
andouille
Andouille
sausage,
sauce.
andouille. So I got it honestly. It's all kidding us. I gotta get my
Glasses.
eye check. I think I want to start wearing my glasses again and try it out.
You should maybe.
How's gumbo? I'm supposed to wear glasses.
Gumbo.
I haven't worn glasses like in 4 years, by the way.
I need.
But
no,
3 years.
I need to go get contacts.
But I legit supposed to
Before
have my glasses.
California.
So Cajun spice half chicken. Then they're gonna have a mozzarella sandwich,
I don't trust muffaletta sandwiches. They're not good.
a beef po' boy, and then Gulf shrimp and grits.
Look at that cornbread and that
Buttermilk
mac and
cornbread.
cheese.
Yeah, mac and cheese, red beans. And what is it?
Heirloom rice, coleslaw, cheesy grits, and a plant-based heirloom rice. Roasted
That's
chicken
for
drumstick,
the little ones.
toasted ham and cheese. That toasted ham and cheese sandwich looks pretty good.
They
And a
always
baked
sell-
macaroni and
They
cheese.
always sell, kids menu and anybody can buy it.
I want it. What is that?
A house
Filled-
filled beignet.
Delicious lemon ice pop pie filling top with lemon glaze for the. I need that. I don't care about the food, but that one need to get. Oh, look at Louis.
We don't have space for that.
For what? For the puff paste? For the beignet? We have space for that.
Joffrey coffee, chicory, cold brew.
Topped with sweet cream. It's a must for these coffee lovers. And
Look.
Ray Firefly Glow Cube.
That is so damn cute.
Ray. Is that the same one?
Uh,
Lily pad and lotus cup ceramic set. Oh, they're gonna sell the set. And it even comes with a house filled beignet. I wonder how much that little ceramic set is gonna be.
That's cute though.
It is adorable.
So we're still debating.
Well, I don't know. We might have to go for the corn, the mac and cheese, and the
I
beignet.
don't mind. It's just
And the
that
beignet.
I know we're gonna be like kind of tired.
We gotta make a list.
Mary says I love the Mickey skeleton.
Yeah, it's
one.
pretty cool.
Yeah, that one is good. That one, who posted that? Scott posted it. My friend Scott Goskin. Don't get dizzy, guys. I'm gonna try to find you that picture.
Don't look. Can you just put popcorn Disney's? Popcorn
No, it's gonna. It shows a whole bunch of stuff. By the way, this is another foodie guy, Karen, that they actually released for DCA. Everything basically include Coco. That's coming, I think, next week, if I'm not mistaken. But Scott Gustin basically is the Disney guru, man. Like, you can find everything about Disneyland and Walt Disney World on through Scott Gustin. This is my number one source in Twitter per se.
His faces.
All right. So here's a couple other things from the foodie guy that you can find.
Look how cute.
So Zero is not new. He was being last year is the first time they sold him. Only in Disneyland. You cannot find him here in Walt Disney World, by the way.
He's adorable.
Only in Disneyland. And then here you go, Mary. This is the Mickey popcorn bucket.
He's cute. He's so adorable.
So definitely that this is a must. Moving right along. Um, this is the time that I give you the opportunity to either stop the video or move along with me. We're gonna talk about nonsense. So
But get through it quickly though.
I will.
Okay.
So very interesting. So Disney decided to counter sue DeSantis oversight district in state court for breach of contract and constitutional violation. I mean, out of this mess, I feel like Disney's attorney. Okay, so they're both like shooting at each other right now, but I think Disney's attorney has many steps ahead of DeSantis right now, and even the oversight district committee, because they're anticipating the next step. So they're now suing not only on the state but also federal. So what they're doing is that they actually breach contract. While the district says the committee says they committed something illegal, now Disney saying you broke the contract.
Right.
We have contract. We have stipulation. We have agreements with other people, and you're breaking them. So that's a breach of contract. According to DeSantis, that's what he told, and I said this last week. That's what he told Disney that he told them to move on, or else they're gonna lose.
Right.
So he's drinking some kind of weird coffee. Anyway, so that's what Disney did. Then moving right along, this dude he ended up resigning. So last week we spoke about him criticizing and eliminating the ethic department in Disney. And then after that, he came through where in 2021 he was admiring Disney Department of Ethics for giving him the opportunity. He actually said if it wouldn't be kind of like for them, he wouldn't be exposed, and he's proud of what they're doing for the black community. Blah 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 blah. Then the Department of Ethics actually found a conflict of interest at that point and basically said that they recommend him to actually quit. And he went ahead and resigned. Look at me, design. So after he did all the talk and blah, 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 he resigned. That's another egg thrown to DeSantis' face, whether he
Right.
likes it or not. Then DeSantis, the Center of Florida Tourism Oversight, hopes to eliminate employee access to Disney World, and we're gonna basically talk about that in a minute. What do they mean by employee
Access.
access? So a lot of people thought cast members are gonna be affected. Cast member had nothing to do with the employee. This district basically have fire department. They have their police officers. They have their own building and tax collector in there. So they're their own city, right? All of those people work for the government. And they may be a third party contract. They may work cleaning buildings and all that. So all of those people get special perks. According to the Central Florida Tourism, they basically says accuse Disney of a scheme to funnel $2.5 million back to Disney. So what they're trying to say is, remember when they went through the expenses and then they decided that they may have to increase a couple of things because now they had to pay for the attorney fees and all that. So they're saying, oh, wait until you see all the funny things that we have found about Disney. So what they're saying is like Disney um, gives them all these incentives, and then they go ahead and charge the district for it. In other words, according to the committee, the taxpayers are paying for this. What the committee doesn't understand, because sometimes you have, these are people that apparently Disney might have to go over there and design a map so they can understand, and they put common sense together. Who is the largest taxpayer in that district?
Not Disney, apparently.
It is Walt Disney World. They actually admitted that Disney was overpaying on property taxes. So guess what? They are actually contributing towards this expense.
Right.
So it's not funneling $2.5 million back to to um
To this.
to Disney. They're actually saying, okay, we give you guys this, and then we pay from here. That is okay. It is so Scott Gustin actually defined it better than me, and I'm gonna show it to you in a second. This is what Scott did. So, um, and it was very interesting because once you read the analogy, you're like, damn, that makes sense. He posted it. I think it was this morning. So bear with me a second.
He's really trying to get us dizzy.
No, I'm not trying to get nobody dizzy. We're gonna get to this in a second. Okay, the arrangement appears to be more like an employee benefit, similar to the way the professors at a university may get free passes to athletic events or free tuition for family members. That's the best way to describe
right.
it. That's your benefit. So a university can say, well, wait a second, I'm the one paying for this.
It doesn't make sense. Yeah.
It doesn't make sense at all because nothing that this committee does or the Santa does or say makes any freaking sense. So then we got this dude. So apparently the fire department, you could actually listen to this video. This is Pete Simon. He's the lieutenant paramedic in Reedy Creek Fire Department. In the video, he said that initially the firemen were kind of like excited about the change, or because they needed all equipment, new training, other things, blah 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 blah. And basically, this is not what they were expecting. And basically, he called the removal of benefits the first brick in the dismantling of the district. So what he said in this interview, he said a firefighter with the department spoke about the generational benefit, blah blah, and memories that he made with his dad in the theme parks, and the dream to work as a firefighter to make memories with his children in the theme park. Ricky Clark, Aaron Clark's dad, also spoke about the I cannot
longevity.
Longevity
benefit.
That word that was earned by firefighters that Gilzian and the committee board of supervisors aimed to remove. Clark asked the board member to reconsider the removal of the theme park benefit. Other public speaker called the removal of the theme park passes a low blow to the public servants.
Why would you take
who
it?
keep the theme park gets safe?
Why would you take that away?
Because they're morons.
If that's a benefit that this is giving, why gives them the right to say you can't give that benefit out?
Because you're dealing with a bunch of morons. But you know what? On the other hand, I am glad that that's happening to them. Because when you are hating the situation and you think that the grass on the other side is going to be greener, then that's what you get. That's exactly what you get. Because we as human beings, sometimes we don't appreciate what we have. And I'm not on Disney's side because Disney does a lot of twisted, crazy stuff. Don't get me started with Disney. But these people have no right to screw all of these employees. They don't have, in other words, they're victims of all this mess that is going on between Disney
the feud between DeSantis and Disney.
So, and you think about it and you want to make it more political, at this point, if I will be DeSantis, I will be going to this committee, dude, you're killing me.
Yeah.
Because these people are going to think that it's my fault.
Right.
And now I need their support. What the hell are you doing to me?
Yeah.
This is not screw that. What we need to do, here's what we need to do. We actually need to give these people more than Disney ever given them.
Right.
That way we win them over, so I could win them for my votes.
Right. They're not gonna do it.
No, because anyway. So moving right along. They now the budget they actually allocated budget for next year for $5 million to fight Disney in court. So remember, we don't have money, so we're gonna cut people's benefit, and now we're gonna go into this nonsense fight with Disney, something that they're heading to the road of losing again. And if you are listening or watching the news, not to get super more political, DeSantis is collapsing by the minute. As a matter of fact, as we speak right now, it probably happened that he should have been in the debate. And people are expecting him by the time that this debate ends, he's done. He's for real done. And what is happening also, the support and amount of people that he's losing by the minute here in Florida is increasing by the minute.
I'm sure.
So again, these idiots are heading to a path of for me
destruction.
a point of no return. I'm just saying that. I mean, so anyway, um, now moving to a more of a lighter news, new details on theming for Encanto meet and greet. So I think I mentioned this starting I think September 15, Karen.
Maribel's coming.
We're gonna be able to meet Maribel. So that
That should be cute. Yeah, March 15th. No.
Huh?
I said March 15th, but that.
No, this is the timeline.
Yeah.
Basically, by September 15, you're gonna be able to meet Maribel.
That's pretty cool. That line's gonna be long.
Then Black Mickey released this. They actually said like how it is. Cast members are actually handing out more candy than normal. This is not a bad thing.
No, that's a positive.
This is not a bad thing, to be honest with you. I hope that they keep it consistently through. As a matter of fact, they're gonna have probably more because they're having some more nights. You know,
they gotta get rid of.
They gotta get rid of that candy. So if they don't sell any night, by the time that they make it to the end, they're gonna even
Halloween night. They better get very generous.
They're gonna get very generous with you.
Although they could have put more peanut butter ones in my bag. I'm just saying.
Karen Penelope meet and greet is permanently closed because they're bringing Figment. You know that Figment meet and greet that they've been promising since a year ago? Because we're going into a year. And they say sometime in 2023 we're going to have that. Which we thought, I said it many times, they had lost so many golden opportunities. That meet and greet should have happened on the Epcot 40th year anniversary.
Yeah.
I don't know what's taking them so damn long.
Inside, they gotta do a lot of redeeming.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because that's all Figment.
Yeah, it just. But anyway, so
no,
Penelope is no longer gonna be there.
Well, that's kind of a bummer.
It's gonna be. And I love Penelope.
I hope she gets moved somewhere else.
So now it's gonna be Figment, and this has been the biggest news that we have had in a whole week. They are bringing the parking lot trams at Epcot and also Hollywood Studios. This is how bad Disney's doing lately. Like,
okay, we'll bring the trams back. Just come.
Where this was one of their highlights on the news, and they don't have anything else to add. You know, I'm just giving you things here and more details, but this has been for Walt Disney World, this is the biggest news. So they actually said that starting in September, Karen, they will actually bring the trams. Something that should have happened in late 2022, according to their promises. This is where Disney screws up a lot.
They're not behind at all.
A lot. Just like the Moana experience, it should have been open sometime in 2022. And then it was changed for spring of 2023, then late summer 2023, and now we are into the fall of 2023. They screw up plenty of time.
I know what you're talking about.
So, yeah.
They're coming.
Now I don't mind walking 3 miles. No, not walking 3 miles on Epcot because I don't know what happens, and I'm sure they have a reasoning. But as a guest, I don't understand it. Because what they've been doing lately, in all the parks, they are using the parking lots on the back first, and they keep going forward. Which, if you park in Epcot, it does not make any sense. You legit, all those people that are being parked back there, I kid you not, you have to walk almost 10 minutes before
Yeah.
you could actually reach the security access. And
It's a long walk.
somebody like me who has a bad knee problem, when my knee was giving me a month ago or so,
Yeah.
right? Oh my God, that was painful. That was very painful. So for the first time ever, because I was suffering, I suffered per se
About the
the
trams.
bad decision, and I was like
Where are the trams?
curse cursing them out left and right
We need the
because in
trams.
my head I couldn't understand why all those parking spots were open
Oh yeah, yeah.
and they wanted me to park back there.
That makes no
That
sense.
was the most asinine
Backwards.
decision that Disney has done. So if you're gonna do that stupid decision, you might as well bring the trams. If not, park the guests closer. But again, Disney, Disney, Disney. So anyway, guys, that's it. I think for now about Disney. I don't want to keep you longer. I always let me double check that nothing has come out. No, just some photo pass over there. Um. Anyways, shoo. And the doorman. Why is the doorman
I don't
barking?
know.
Anyway, yeah, because he's in the room. He's already supposed to be sleeping. And he's barking like crazy.
Well, they all started barking.
Anyway, guys, so we're gonna leave you here because we gotta head to bed. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope that we were able to give you some good information. Don't forget, we will be back next Tuesday instead of Wednesday, as Wednesday is our best intention to make it to the tribute store. Whoop, whoop, excuse me. Um, Hopefully, we'll record a couple of things, come back here to the office, and edit and post for you guys
I'm
on
gonna be
for
working hard that day.
Thursday morning, so that way you guys can enjoy and experience that tribute store. I'm excited to see what's coming with for HHN. Um, and we're gonna have a video posting either Friday or Saturday. The video is gonna be the best, kind of like the best recommendation for beginners. What we think people need to know before they come to HHN. Either you're on experience or you've never been
Yeah,
in there.
yeah.
We go through a lot, so make sure you listen closely because it's gonna help you. So that's the video that's coming next, and then Saturday, like I mentioned, we're gonna be in Island of Adventure at the party. For an pass holder, we will be vlogging it, so that will be coming out sometime on Sunday. And after that, you guys can expect a boatload of Halloween content because Friday the 1st, we're going to have Halloween Horror Night. You could expect a video coming on Saturday, and then we will record Saturday, we will record Sunday. We will do our best to live stream sometime Saturday or Sunday. um, then we fly to California on Monday the 4th. And then from there, we're going to do some of the videos like I mentioned earlier. The 5th, we're in Oogie Boogie Bash.
Boogie
The
boogie.
7th, we're opening for Halloween Horror Nights. So we got a lot coming, guys. So be ready. Be ready.
Be ready.
So anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for always showing us love and support. We catch you in the next one. Have a great week.
Bye, guys.
Love you guys. Bye-bye.